Hi Geminis, I'm Nick. This is gonna be your August love reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your time with me. Like I always say, these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't force it and just carry on with your day. But this does apply to both men and women, whether you like men, women, both, doesn't matter. Whether you're single, super single, in a situationship, in a relationship, married, divorced, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out. Do be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, because these are all elements and aspects of who you are. You may resonate a little bit more with one than the other at times, or you can get a little more information from your other ones depending on how you're feeling. Like, you know, so maybe some days you feel like, you know, your sun sign. Maybe other days you feel more like your moon sign. It really just depends, okay? So it's up to you. I will also have the link to the extended below if you like. It'll pretty much be like a part 2 what you see here, where we dive in deeper, ask more questions, get more into it according to how the reading goes. So after the reading's done, if you want to spend more time and it's resonating, want to see more information, just click the link after and it'll take you there. All right, and if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at nickloves with 2 eyes. And there we have my co-star Nala saying hello. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna close the door a little bit because I just don't like it being open. I like to be like enclosed in our little one-on-one time, you know? Nala's so strong. Like, she literally would just like shove and push the door open. For a small little multi-push, she's really strong, let me tell you. All right, so you guys know what time it is. It's spritz time. So what I want you to do now is relax, put yourself in a meditative state. If you need to pause this video, get some water, get some tea, coffee, whatever it is that relaxes you, puts you in the mood. For me, it would probably be like coconut water in the day or like a nice hot yogi tea at night, but whatever you like, do you, okay? And what I want you to do now is start working on your breathing. Take a few deep breaths in, out, and this time when you breathe in, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness you may be feeling, whether it's sadness, stress, anxiety, anger, just anything that's heavy that you don't want to be carrying in your body, right? And then this time as you exhale, I want you to imagine it literally physically leaving your body as you exhale, and just like letting it and releasing it all out, okay? And do that as many times as you need to. It's like a simple little quick exercise, but I swear it really does help, especially like every morning or like every night before you go to bed, or like in the middle of the day if you're really like, you know, stressed out or tired at work or something. I feel like it'll really help you. So maybe you can make this a part of your, you know, daily routine or something. All right, so what I want you to do now is close your eyes, and as it's spritting you, I want you to imagine all the things I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right now in this moment, because it'll make it that much more likely to manifest into your reality, okay? So for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, males and females, let's please bring them healing, love, happiness, abundance, a good partner, make all the wishes come true. Smells like roses, like you're stepping into a rose garden. It just smells so beautiful. I really love doing that because it just helps set the mood and the vibe for me, and I hopefully it does the same for you. Really exciting. I did purchase a bunch of new like cards and stuff to use for all the readings, and I'm gonna be, you know, incorporating them more and more as like all of them come in and stuff. And if you follow me on Instagram, I do a lot of like pick a card readings and like little free mini readings, so you'll get to see them on there as well. And I did quite spend a lot, but I feel like it's a good investment. I want to make this more fun, more interactive, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So let me know if you're like, after the reading, if you like it, if you like the style, whatever, because I'm always, you know, wanting to learn and grow and improve, and I appreciate any like, you know, positive or negative constructive criticism. All right, so let's get started. I already pre-shuffled and meditated on the energy and laid out the cards just to save time, because it does take a lot of time to be shuffling, and I want to dedicate more time just to like giving you the message. So I got a few oracle cards, and then what I usually do, you know, you pick a side and then the other side is for you or the other person, or the person you will be dealing with. And if you're a cross watcher, it can work vice versa, so it's totally up to you how you're feeling. But I will, you know, usually pick a side just to make everything more organized. And I'm gonna say this is for Gemini and this is for the other person, but like I said, you could switch it. So all right, so let's get started. For your oracle cards, we first got acceptance. It says everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, and then we got I'm confronting those around me. I'm confronting those around me. Okay, so I think there's gonna need to be a lot of acceptance, whether it's on your end or the other person's end or on both. And I do feel like there was some kind of conflict between you or someone, or some conflict in general, okay? But I feel like things are going to be actually going a lot smoother now for most of you, okay? So for on your end here, we have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Crystals. Okay, and then for your overall like emotion or what you're thinking, feeling, we have, how could you still love me after all I've done? How could you still love me after all I've done? Okay, and don't worry, we'll like break everything down, okay? You may be thinking like, what does that mean? And then on this end here, we have the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then the Emperor. Wow. Okay. And then their overall emotion or what they're thinking, feeling is, I'm reminded of you constantly. I'm reminded of you constantly. I love how all these images have roses because I just love roses and like, you know, I'm all about that stuff. All right, and then for the mutual emotion and what you're both kind of thinking, feeling in some way is, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down that's not always easy to deal with. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down and that's not always easy to deal with. All right. And then right between you guys, I placed this heart-shaped rose quartz to help bring more love and harmony for you and both of you together, okay? Okay, so Geminis, like you saw, we had the 5 of Swords and then the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Crystals. So what I'm feeling here is like, I feel like you've really been hard on yourself lately. And I feel like some of you have been feeling some kind of like insecurity, feeling really down, or there was some conflict, whether it was with you and, you know, friends or family or something, or it was with like your partner or someone from your recent past. There was some conflict, some maybe verbal argument or miscommunication or like lies. Some kind of communication that didn't go wrong, that didn't go right, and something went wrong there. And so, you know, 5 is the number of changes and problems, and sometimes you need to take a step back. But I think that it escalated because after the 5 here, we have the 10. So it really jumped. It got, you know, it started as something small and then it got really bad, and then you started feeling, you know, maybe backstabbed or maybe betrayed or maybe just really in your head and feeling down and defeated in some way. And I think mentally you were kind of having a rough time because it was really affecting your mental stability, your mental state, and how you were thinking and feeling. I feel like some of you feel guilty about something, or you feel like you were responsible or you're at fault. Or maybe just like this other person or people have been putting all the blame on you, and even if it wasn't maybe your fault, you just now are like, okay, well, everyone's blaming me, so I guess it's my fault, you know? And now it's like you have made yourself believe that. And for some of you, maybe it is your fault, like maybe you started something or instigated something, but I feel like for most of you, it's more of like you are putting the blame on yourself and you're being really hard on yourself. And, you know, whatever conflict or problems happen between you and someone else, it really has affected you because you really been feeling down. It's just weighing a lot on you and weighing a lot on your mind. I mean, the good thing is here with the 10 of Swords that this is like the ending. It's like ending, new beginnings and stuff. So it doesn't get worse than this. You're pretty much at its peak and it's only going to get better from here. So whatever you're going through, whatever you may be feeling, just know that it's gonna pass, and you know, bad times don't last forever, so that's a good thing. And I feel like you're gonna be getting much better, okay? So if you've been feeling really down, I'm really sorry if you have, and if people have been blaming you or been, you know, spreading lies about you or, you know, saying negative things about you, I'm sorry as well, but don't take their word as like fact. And I feel like maybe you're just misunderstood by some as well, and it's hurtful. I think it's been hurting your feelings, and you've been feeling kind of maybe insecure, or just really looking at the mirror and thinking like, is it true? Like, is what all they saying true about me? Like, am I worthy? I feel like I am not good enough, or stuff like that. So don't believe all the negative things that people may say about you or say to you, because it's only their perception. And I feel like no matter how bad someone hurts you, you should never try to put someone down and say nasty things about them. No matter what, just let them be and let them learn their lesson, And I feel like, yeah, maybe some of you had done something wrong, or you did hurt someone, but I feel like they took it too far and were trying to really hurt you and maybe make you feel the burn and feel the pain, and it worked. But it's not really a mature, good way to go about things, because I feel like the more pain and like anger you put into a situation, the more energy you're taking away from yourself and putting into it. So it's like you're adding fuel to the fire, and I feel like that's what maybe someone else or other people have done, and it doesn't really ever make you feel better. If you think about it, like if someone does something wrong to you and then you try to like, okay, let me hurt them too, in the long run, it doesn't actually do anything for you. It doesn't really make you feel better. And maybe for like a few seconds, yeah, but eventually I feel like it gives you this nasty feeling inside. Like, you don't want that. You don't want that kind of heaviness. You don't want that kind of karma. Just let it be. Let the universe handle them, But so some of you have really been in your head. Maybe some have been feeling depressed or have anxiety or sleepless nights, stuff like that. And feeling like everyone's against you, I think. And that's really hard, because you guys know, like, I have a really soft spot in my heart for Geminis, and I was very much in love with a Gemini, and unfortunately he passed away. But he also had a similar situation where like a lot of people just kind of hated him or were against him, and for no reason, I think, and for like little things. And like when you're young, things happen, but sometimes teenagers and little kids can be really mean and stuff, even as adults. Some adults act like teenagers, let's be honest. And that always really hurt me, to see that people were like attacking him or trying to make him feel a certain way. And I remember when we met that he was always kind of like insecure, even though I thought the world of him and I thought he was amazing. But it really hurt me to see that, like, his past kind of made him feel insecure about himself and stuff. And I always like made it a mission to lift him up and always remind him of like who he was. And like, wow, it almost like makes me emotional, because I still feel like the anger that I felt knowing that people were like doing that to him, and like, whew. Yeah, I get really emotional about it. Sorry, guys. I never actually found out his exact like birth chart, because I don't know his exact birth time. Back then I wasn't really into spiritual work and astrology and all that stuff, but I believe he was a Gemini sun, Gemini rising, so super Gemini, and Sagittarius moon. But he was just like free spirit and life path 5, so kind of reckless and crazy at times, but I always saw like the good in him, and I always felt like he was a really good person. He really was, just had a little mistakes here and there, but people trying to like beat you down over a few mistakes maybe you made and stuff. So but anyways, I don't know why I felt the need to share that with you guys, because maybe some of you may be going through that, or someone that's going through that, or the person you're dealing with is. So whatever you're going through, just know that you're gonna be okay, and this is at the end, and you're getting better. And I actually am really happy, because I'm seeing already from the other side that you're meeting someone who is coming and really ready for you, and actually sees you for who you are, and really wants to lift you up and make you stronger. So I can't wait to move on to the other side, actually. But let's finish up here. And then with the 2 of crystals, I feel like you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. Of course, in the recent past, maybe you've been feeling kind of down and not so good about yourself, and you know, it's been kind of hectic, and maybe Cancer season was, you know, drained you and did a lot, and it was intense maybe. But I feel like now there's gonna be a decision that you need to make with the Two of Pentacles here. I feel like you're gonna have to find a happy medium, happy balance between just your like life in general, whether it's like school, work, social life, whatever. But I feel like you have some like opportunities around you, or some opportunities are going to be presented to you, and probably multiple, and you're gonna have to choose. I feel like you're gonna need to choose an option. I think more so this is you choosing between, okay, do I just stay in this energy feeling bad about myself and down and mopey and all that stuff, or do I choose to rise above this and take someone's hand who has their hand extended to me and just trust that I'm gonna be okay and just go for it, you know? Like choosing faith over fear. That's what I'm kind of feeling, and you're kind of being nudged right here, kind of being nudged to choose faith. Like, just go for it, Gemini. Like, don't live in fear. Don't be stuck in your room and feeling sad and in your head over what other people have said or done to you, or what's happened, or maybe what you've done. It's okay. It's okay if you made mistakes. You're human. We all sometimes make mistakes. No one's perfect. Whatever it is that you did or have done, whatever, acknowledge it and just promise yourself that you're not going to repeat the same mistakes. You know, I feel like as long as you learn from a mistake and you don't repeat it, that's good. If you repeat it, then that's pretty much a decision you're making, you know? So just learn from your mistakes and don't repeat them again, and don't beat yourself up over it, you know? Like, it happens, so don't be too hard on yourself. And then we have your emotion card. It says, how could you still love me after all I've done? So some of you are kind of feeling like not worthy. Maybe someone is giving you an opportunity or wants to love you, and you're like questioning it. You're like, why does this person love me? Why do they want to get to know me? Why are they being so nice to me? Like, I did you wrong, I hurt you, or, you know, maybe just from your past, what people have put in your brain or told you that you're a bad person, or you're this and this, and then you're thinking, then why is this person like me? Like, why, you know, after what I've done to you, you know? And I feel like you're thinking those things, and, you know, maybe you're coming across someone who knows how to forgive, and they've forgiven you, and they've forgiven for what you've done or what your past, and they don't hold it against you, you know? And I feel like that's the type of person you need, someone who sees you for who you are and accepts your past and doesn't hold you to it, and doesn't hold you like, okay, like, that's your past, you know, let's leave it in the behind, let's look to the future, okay? And I will say that the one thing that really made him stand out from others, I'm talking about the Gemini, John, is that when he did make a mistake or did something bad, he would always be really honest and upfront about it. Like, he would tell me to my face, no matter how hurtful it was or anything, and I always really respected that. Because a lot of guys now don't do that. They try to hide it or go around it and, you know, make it pretend like it never happened or something. But at least if you're able to own sorry, the gardener, my neighbor's gardener's outside, so Nella kind of goes crazy. She doesn't like that. So my point is just you accepting and being honest and open and letting, you know, maybe the person know what's going on or what's happened allows really that person to know who you really are, and knows that you own up to what you've done or whatever. It's better to hear something from your mouth than someone else's mouth, and I feel like that's how people really learn to forgive more. If I heard something from someone else or had to find out through my own investigation about something, that's more hurtful. I would be really upset. But because you came to me as an adult, be mature, owning up to it, I feel like I'm more inclined to forgive you that way than if you're trying to be sneaky and get away with something. You know what I mean? Anyway, sorry guys, I feel like this reading is going to be a little bit longer than most readings, but I feel like the need to spend more time with you, okay? So let's move on to this side now. Like we saw earlier, we had the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, so I feel like here you are meeting, this could be someone new or someone from your past. I kind of feel like this is someone new, but it could be someone from your past as well. This person could be a fire sign. I'm getting strong like Aries or Leo or Sagittarius, okay? Or this can be the energy this person is embodying, okay? With the Four of Wands, this is someone who I think someone who has been looking. They've been searching for you. They've been searching for someone who they can trust, who they can love. And I feel like they found that in you, and it's like they're going on their quest and they saw you, like, Gemini, that's the one, that's the one. And right when they saw you, I feel like they knew that you were the one. They knew that they wanted to, you know, have a relationship with you or get to know you. They wanted to, you know, they envisioned having a family with you or combining families, and they just saw building a foundation with you, okay? So this is someone who kind of saw you, and right away they knew they wanted to build some kind of solid foundation, something committed, something really stable with you. Four of Wands here. Actually, 4 is being repeated here twice with the 4 of Wands and number 4, the Emperor. So 4 is a number of stability, foundations, all that stuff in the 4th house, your inner self, what you really value internally, okay? So this is someone who comes to you, they meet you, and right off the bat they know that they want you, or they know that they're very interested in you and wanting to pursue you, get to know you. But I feel like internally they already feel drawn to you. They know that they really want something with you, and I feel like they see potential, okay? They see potential, or they see in their mind where this could be, where this could lead. This is also 11/11, okay? So I feel like maybe this could be even like a soulmate or twin flame you could be connecting with, or it just feels like your paths just crossed. It just met at the right time, at the right place when it was supposed to happen. This could also be that you meet this person, or they, you know, you guys meet each other at like a party, at a gathering, at a festival, or some kind of like outdoor thing, or where there's like a lot of people, okay? So it could be all types of stuff. But I feel like right off the bat, this person really wants to get to know you. I feel like they've been searching for you, or like, you know, someone like you for a long time, and now that they found it, it's like they just know, okay? And I feel like right off the bat, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna extend their hand. They're gonna extend their cup of love. Here with the Ace of Cups. Look, I love this Ace of Cups. You know why? Because there's crystals here. How beautiful is that? And crystals are so powerful. They're things you can carry with you and help you with your spiritual journey, with just life in general. And these are solid things you can carry, you can hold. You know, it's not like water. Like water is like, you know, just kind of runs through and it can kind of just soak into your skin. Crystals are something really solid. So what this is really telling me is that this person, the love that they offer you is something very solid, it's very stable, it's very tangible. It's like you feel their love. This is a new beginning. I think they want a new beginning. They're offering a new chance of love with you. This can also just be, you know, if this is someone new you're just meeting, maybe this is like a date they invite you on, you know, to go to some event with them. This can also be, you know, traveling or moving places, or a job opportunity you get through this person as well. But I really just feel this is gonna open a lot of doors, new beginnings with this person. And I feel like what they offer is something very solid and very stable. I just feel like this is someone who's they are passionate and they know what they want. And when they see something, they just go for it. If you see the line here, like, doesn't he look so, or she, no, it's a he. Doesn't he look so powerful? Like the way he's just gazing at you, like he just knows. It's, if you picture like a wild animal, like, you know, like a tiger, when they're like trying to get their prey, like they're just like focused, you know? And I feel like that's how this person is. I think the moment they see you, it's like, they don't, like their eyes don't leave your sight. Like, I feel for many of you, like say you meet this person at a party or like, you know, a bar or somewhere outside, you will probably feel them staring at you, or like, you know, before you like meet, you'll be like, whoa, this person has been staring me down, like, you know. And like when they finally come up to you, I feel like their eye contact is not gonna leave you, like leave your eyes. They're just gonna be really like focused on you and talking to you the whole time. You may even be feeling like, you know, but it just, they're so focused on you. They like are analyzing you. They just like really want to get to know you. The Emperor is someone very strong, okay? This is someone who's very strong. If this person's a male, he can probably be very like fit, muscular, goes to the gym, or is athletic. very energetic and active, probably is a go-getter, like probably just like always on the go, doesn't get tired, likes to do this, likes to do that, maybe likes to go hiking, likes to like do a bunch of like outdoor stuff, just very energized. Okay, and if it's a female, she can also be very energized, very like, you know, go-getter, exciting, passionate, driven, not afraid to speak her mind. Like this can also be a female who comes up to you. She's like, hi, how are you? Like, I'm so-and-so. Do you come around here much? And I also feel like this male, if it's a male you're interested in, he's probably gonna come up to you and initiate conversation with you and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. How are you, Gemini? Blah, 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 blah. Like, can I get you a drink? Or, you know, they'll talk to you, ask you questions. They're just very like personable, very, not like, I wouldn't say aggressive, but just very confident in themselves. So this person does portray a lot of confidence. They're very strong, very passionate, and they can also be a very stable person. I feel like this person's stable mentally and emotionally, which is very important, you guys, because there's a lot of people out there that are dating and are not ready to date, are not emotionally available, not mentally all there. So this person has it, they're ready. And they've really been searching. They've been looking for someone who, you know, meets their standards, who's what they're looking for. And I feel like the moment they see you, the moment they get to know you, they know that you're like, they're interested in you, that they want to get to know you, okay? And if you're already talking to this person has already made it very clear to you that they're interested in you. Like, you won't be confused. So you'll know. They won't leave anything in blank, okay? And I just feel like this person is ready to start like a kingdom. They want to give you everything. I feel like this is someone who gives you your all. They're very like, they lay everything out on the table. They are just like, yeah, let's go, let's do this. They take your hand, they take initiative, they hug you, they'll kiss you. They're very much like a protector. You know, I think you'll feel very safe with this person, and you'll almost feel like they really care about you. The way they like, their actions that they show you and what they do for you show you that they care. And I think they're not gonna be afraid to be vocal, to say what's on their mind, to say how they feel about you. And I think you're gonna really appreciate that. And I feel like this person is really gonna be someone who encourages you to be yourself, encourages you to, you know, feel good about yourself, and, you know, compliments you, you know, really sees the good in you. And I feel like this is someone who you're gonna really look up to, and they're gonna encourage you, and you're gonna feel really proud of them, feel proud to be with them, and they're gonna feel proud of you too. And the way that I just feel like this person is a well-rounded, like super, like just like an amazing person. And the fact that they're interested in you is really going to show you like, wow, like this person's so dope, so amazing. Like the fact that they like me must mean that I'm, you know, I'm a good person too, and which you are. And I think that's what you're going to realize. Like someone like this is not going to fall for someone who's like not amazing, you know what I mean? So they're amazing, that means you're amazing too, okay, if that makes sense. And then their emotion thought card is, I'm reminded of you constantly. Ooh. They think about you a lot. And I think from the moment you guys meet, they're really going to be thinking about you all the time. And they may even say that, like, oh, I'm thinking about you. Like, oh, I can't get you off my mind. Or ever since I met you, I just haven't been able to stop thinking about you. Like, stuff like that. And like, I don't know. I think you're going to really enjoy it. And I almost feel like you're going to be kind of scared. And I think this is going to be a point where you're going to have to decide. You're going to have to make a decision to choose faith over fear and just go with it. Because I feel like you might be thinking, this is too good to be true. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not sure. But this is not too good to be true. You deserve this. And after all you've been through and, you know, the downs and all that stuff, I feel like this is what you deserve and you've earned it. So don't be hard on yourself. Learn from your past. Don't beat yourself up over it, and just move on, okay? And I feel like this person is someone who's gonna help bring a lot of stability into your life, and more so internally, like bring mental stability, bring your emotional stability, make you feel safe, make you feel at home. Again, the fourth house is like your inner home. So I feel like you're gonna feel really safe with this person, feel like you could be yourself, feeling like you're secured, like no one's gonna mess with you or anything like that. Okay, and then your mutual emotion you guys are both sharing says, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down that's not always easy to deal with. So Like I said, I think this person is gonna really understand you. They're gonna understand and hear you out. Like if you tell them about your past or what you've been going through, how you've been feeling, they understand and they know that it hasn't been easy for you. And I think it may even remind them, they may even tell you, you know, I've been through something similar and, you know, I overcame all that, so I know where you're coming from. Like I've been there, so, you know, don't worry, I'm not judging you, and I know how hard it is and all that stuff. I feel like it's someone who's really gonna get you. They're gonna understand, and they don't have some biased opinion. They don't care about what other people say or what has been done or what you have done or what other people have done to you. All they care about is the now and where we're going, where we're moving forward. Okay, all about the future. And I think you're gonna really appreciate that, and seeing that they really understand you, they mentally stimulate you, they help you, they encourage you, you can look up to them. I think nothing is better than being with a partner or someone who encourages you, who pushes you to be the best version of yourself, but while also, you know, always believing in you and making you feel good about yourself, making you feel like you're flying, and always reminding you of how amazing you are, you know, because like nothing feels better than the person you love telling you how amazing you are, you know? When like random people or acquaintances maybe tell you, you're just like, oh, you know, but when someone you really care about tells you, I feel like it's more meaningful, especially if it's someone like new like this. So Geminis, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. We will continue in the extended reading. I'm going to find out a little bit more about this person, who they are, what they're all about. We'll use some of these archetype cards to see, like, we get some more description about them. I did get strong, like, strong fire sign, Aries or Leo, Sagittarius, maybe water sign too, but I feel more so fire. But it could be any sign, you guys. But we'll look in further and see what's going on in their headspace, in their heart space. What are they thinking, feeling when it comes to you? What they want you to know that you don't know, and what the near future holds for both of you. Okay, so if you're interested, join me in the extended reading. I'll see you there. If not, thank you so much for watching and giving me your time. I appreciate it so much, and I really hope you found this helpful and hopefully helped you. Let me know in the comments if it did resonate with you, or what's your situation and what's going on. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and maybe some other people can relate. We could all talk about it. All right, and yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you so much, and I'll see you for the next mid-month reading. All right, take care. Bye.